Hey everybody, happy Saturday and happy September. I just wanted to make a little quick video of the books that's on my to be read card, on my book card I should say. I showed like a little brief video beforehand, but I didn't show the actual books that's on there. It's not all the books that I had purchased since then. That's gonna have to be at like a later video when I have more time to actually take out everything and show it on video. So nevertheless, I'll show you the bottom shelf first. So this is the books that I already read so far, and I had actually taken out some stuff before for possible rereading, but we'll see how that goes. I already showed Well Read Black Girl, by Gloria Dean. But I actually had bought On Girlhood, which actually came out not too long ago. And I just finished it yesterday, I think, which is good. I finally finished Hip Hop America by Nelson George. I think this is the one that I had bought at Amoeba when I went to LA last year. I finally finished it, maybe last month. I finally finished this David Bowie book that I have bought. I can't even take it out now. That I had bought a few years ago when I had first started making videos on YouTube. So I finally finished that. I have to just take everything out at this point. Now this book, which I should take out because I kind of don't like it in this angle, but I did finish reading it. This one is called Afro Surf. And the last video was actually on the top shelf because I was reading it. I was still reading it at the time, but I finished reading it since then. This is actually a coffee table book about black surfers in Africa. Different countries in Africa. Beautiful book, wonderful book. I highly recommend it. I had bought this on Amazon because it was a little cheaper, but I think it might be like $40. Yep, $40, but I think I got it for like 20 something. So I'm actually gonna take that out and put it on a shelf somewhere. This I bought A Little Bit of Dreams. Forgot where I bought this at actually. I think some independent bookstore here in Rochester that I discovered by accident. They had this, so that's where I got it from, and I finished it. It was like a little short read. It wasn't too bad. Everyone Needs Someone. I think I showed this book before. A resident actually had given this book to me a long time ago. And I had just finished it or whatever. And it was a quick read. It took me like 20 minutes to finish it. It's not too bad. I finally finished Black Nerd Problems. So I don't have to show that one. Ring Shout. I'm not sure. Excuse me, the mess. I should have thrown that away. Ring Shout. I know it's a very controversial book cover, but I actually finished reading this book. I think I had gotten this at Reparations Club in LA. This is a really good book. It's an interesting concept. It's kind of like it's history meets science fiction meets horror, that type of vibe. It's dope though. It's a really dope book. But I finished reading that too. I finally finished Mallory, which was the sequel to Bird Box. That's why I have Bird Box here. Virgin Soul by Judy Juanita was actually a book recommendation from, I would say, Black Girl Reading. Oh my God, I forgot her actual YouTube channel name, but I've been watching her for some time. I think her name is Dee. Shout out to her. I've been watching her book recommendation videos for years, and this happened to be on one of them, and it sounded interesting. So I wanted the hardcover instead of the paperback. So I bought that. Excellent book. This is actually not a book per se, but a resident that I take care of was getting rid of this because I guess it's not quite, it's a sticker book, but it's not quite a book. So I guess she wanted to get rid of it because of that. So I did the honors. I said I might as well take it because it looks like it's of interest. So yeah. Why is this on my reading just read shelf? I don't know. Technically I read it, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. And I took out The Changeling again by Victor Villavelle because I may possibly reread it because the series is supposed to come out soon. The series adaptation of it is supposed to come out soon. So I think that's why I had taken it out to kind of compare the book to what they're going to do in the series. Oops. Just give me a second, y'all. I'm sorry. A little messy here. I guess they'll leave me more room here on this shelf to fit more books that I'll finish reading soon. So I'm gonna try to the next shelf. I'm gonna try to show the books I didn't show before because there's no point in showing books that I may have already shown in the past. So I did buy The Scent of Burnt Flowers. It had finally came out. I have not read it yet, hence why it's on my to be read shelf. But can't wait for the movie to come out. And from the synopsis of the story, it sounds like a pretty good book. So yeah. Not sure if I've shown this, but this is a book about Michael Hutchens. I feel like maybe I showed this before, but hopefully I'll be able to dive into it soon. It's written by his sister Tina. So hopefully I get a chance to read that. I definitely didn't show this one. James Baldwin, Living in Fire by Bill V. Mullen. It's like a biography about one of the greatest writers of all time. And hopefully I get a chance to dive into this too because I love James Baldwin and hopefully this book did him justice as far as biographies are concerned. So yeah, hopefully I get a chance to read that. I showed this Dapper Dan book a long time ago, so I'm not going to show it again. This, I have to fix this whole freaking thing now. I'm just going to leave it in the shelf at this point. The Baddest Bitch in the Room by Sophia Change. She's actually Wu-Tang's manager, if I'm not mistaken. But she managed a lot of other hip-hop groups besides Wu-Tang. I had bought this not too long ago, maybe a few months ago, and hopefully I get a chance to dive into it. Hopefully I get a chance to dive into these books by the end of this year. So, Raekwon, I showed that already. Or at least I think I did. I think I showed this already because I had bought this on my birthday. Same thing with Raw by You God. Hopefully I get a chance to dive into that as well. Viola Davis's book that just recently came out. I had bought it at Target for a little cheaper. I hope to dive into this soon because I love Viola Davis. She's one of my favorite actresses. Very underrated. Should get more credit than she does. She's brilliant. You know what I mean? The Rap Yearbook, I think I showed. These two are relatively new. I can't quite pull it out, but this is Bibliophile Diverse Spines and Bibliophile, the actual book. Now, I have the book journal of Bibliophile, which I actually finished using with all the daggone books that I've been reading. I'm gonna have to fix this shelf when this video ends. But this is like the actual book. And I had gotten this at the same store I had gotten the Dreams book from. And the Diverse Spines one I had obtained at Barnes & Noble while trying to find another reader's journal, which I did, which I have been using some of it so far. Now, these are the books that I'm currently reading, and I showed these already, so there's no point in showing them again. But I'm just trying to show the books that I didn't show in previous videos. Now, I just bought this when I went back to New York City last weekend to visit family. The Alchemist. I finally have it. So I'm hoping to dive into it soon. And my TBR shelf is kind of full on this cart, so I can't put it on there just yet. But I'm going to just like pack it up with the rest of the books. Ham on Rye by Charles Bukowski. Need I say more? Classic book right here. Like Beat Generation. I actually bought another book from God, I can't think of his name right now. But he wrote On the Road. Jack Kerouac. I bought one of his books as well. I think it was Big Sur. I'm not 100% sure, but I have to double check because I packed it up somewhere. I will show that at a later video, hopefully. I finally have Memphis that everybody has been raving about. And I finally have Black Cake. I hope to read these soon, because I heard they're pretty good books. And I already showed this Prince book a long time ago, but I wanted to show the bookmark underneath, or in the book. 3 Lives and Company. Now, that's the bookstore I had gotten Memphis, Ham on Rye, The Alchemist. I had obtained those books from that store. A lovely store in the West Village when I had visited over there for like a little brief visit of sorts. Really nice bookstore. It's relatively small, but they have really good selections there. It's in a dope neighborhood, you know what I mean? Not too far from Christopher Street. I would say maybe like a 4-minute walk from Christopher Street. If you get off the train, it probably would be going, I would say, right-hand side. I could be wrong about my directions, but it depends on what side Christopher Street you're on. But anyways, I wanted to show that. And I just want to apologize for kind of being missing in action for quite some time. There's been a lot going on in my personal life. I'd rather not get into it because it's very painful and it's very private. So I'd rather not get deep into that. But I do want to thank everybody for your well wishes and your condolences in regards to my father. I'm just trying to take everything day by day, you know. But I miss Dad every day. And it doesn't make it, time doesn't make it any easier for me right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get into more details about that later, you know. But anyways, I hope everybody's okay. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of your loved ones. And just be careful. You know, just be safe out here. Be healthy. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.